Hello and good morning and welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth DX. Oh, my phone. Okay. It's been a while, hasn't it? Sorry, I've been super busy at work. The same thing happens next week. I'll get to stream in the morning today and tomorrow, and then we'll have a long stretch of not seeing me. But I'd stream for fun anyway, so I guess not too important. And I apologize to the VODs out there who actually watch me after I stream. I know a lot of y'all do that and y'all haven't seen me in a while, but I guess it makes me more rare and more valuable. Right, Squeaky? Are we more rare and more valuable if we don't show up as much? What do you think, Squeaky? Squeaky says you'll lose the chance to be a full-time streamer. That's okay, because I work. Squeaky says, let me go out exploring the house. Okay, bye, tiny kid. There is a bit of news. I'm not going to play this because it's copyrighted music. The Macarena is on Fortnite. It's in the store. We'll see it in a minute. It won't play here because it's third-party music. And I really am not going to grab it. I was planning on grab it. I mean, I have a bunch of other of the third-party music, and I can play them on the Switch, the rare chance account. I use that when I'm out and about, but that's very, very unlikely. So I have them here, and they're cool, and they're fun, but they're basically pointless thanks to streaming laws, thanks to copyright laws, thanks to fundy Republicans. Streaming's becoming less fun, more dangerous to your safety, your monetary safety and whatnot. It's stupid, so I'm not going to get any of these. If Fortnite wants us to buy the third-party emotes, they can make it to where we can actually stream it without getting in trouble. They need the rights to allow us to stream that. That's what they want. So I'm not going to fund or pay for any more third-party emotes until these stupid publishers of music stop being bullshit. Other than that, look who's coming to Fortnite. Or coming back, I guess. It's probably going to be just like a upgraded version of the Thanos that was on years ago during one of the Infinity Wars. He has, I think he's gonna come with the glove as an emote. I already have the snap, so you know I should be able to eliminate everybody half the field with an emote. But that's probably wrong. In June 21st, which is 2 days from now. Well, today's 19th, right? If I'm correct. Yeah. So in 2 days from now, you can go do the Thanos Cup. I'm not going to. I'll be at work. So, 2 days from now is Monday? Yeah. Feel free to go try and grab them officially. I'm going to just grab them from the store or whatever. And there's also this, which reminds me a lot of a Roblox game. Let's go see what the item shop is. By the way, yes, I didn't get to play a lot, so since I had earned a bunch of money, I went and did that thing down there where you can buy a bunch of levels just so I can collect things. You get the Macarena. Hopefully it doesn't get me copyrighted just doing, you know, things. Athleisure Assassin is back along with Pom Poms, Chaos Agent, and his items. Ooh, that's an oldie, Dark Vanguard for Season 3. Season 3. This lady was on before I started playing. There's proof of the storm in her backpack. I don't know what that means. Savage. Of course, another third party. Some non-third parties. A good non-third party, actually. This is one of my favorites. I don't even know this one. But I'm not going to buy anything right now with Rush money. Save it for Mr. Panos unless this is the one I really want. Gabs, Toasty, Soccer People, and these guys are still here. I guess we also got to go over the last 0 point. That'll be one of the first things we do. Other than that, let's see what I've gotten lately. So I unlocked her and her second form. And then I unlocked this guy. These are both between purchasing those levels and just unlocking things. Unlock this guy and his stuff. He didn't have a fall as far as I can tell. This guy I'm pretty sure is supposed to be rabid looking, because rabbits are aliens, but he's not treated like a rabbit, he's treated like a serial killer. And he has it actually really good, cool music too. Let's see if I can find it. Does it say who's doing this? No, it doesn't, but I like it. You got this guy, but not these people, but not their emote that allows them to strip clean of the human form into the actual alien form. We also got this, the first Star Trek crossover. Live long and prosper, yo. I think this is his, and it's pretty cool looking. Albeit there's some like loose spot on. Huh. I don't know, you see that blue spot in the wrap in there, but you don't see it anywhere in here. On the boat. Oh. Oops. And last but not least, we got this guy. Sorry. Which is the third upgrade of the aliens. Pink's kind of fleshy looking and a little disturbing. So, we do have some missions for storyline here, and this is the first one. So we're going to interact with the dead drop in the Weeping Woods. I don't know what a dead drop is, but I guess we're going to find out. And to hit that, we're going to hit solos. Wait, nope. Sorry. It is June, so happy 19th day of Pride. We're going to continue with the Pride presets. Disable shuffle for right now. And again, the Pride list I have is either people who are LGBT or wearing colors similar to it. The clown is someone wearing some colors, of course. As far as I'm aware, other than his obsession with that, he's not LGBT. His ex-girlfriend is. I was going to play with the camera on. I'm going to do that one of these days, but I decided not to today. Maybe tomorrow. We will be doing another stream tomorrow morning. It may be this, but also maybe ESO. I'm going to get on and look around ESO in its upgraded form. It has some ray tracing aspects, some lighting effects that were improved. Improved reflections and whatnot. We'll start up again on that. We'll start a new file. We've only played like one episode of it on the Xbox. So we'll start on a file and then move on from there. And we'll play it regularly. I think it took up 100 gigs on the ps5, even though it's an update version. And with that, it's extremely large. So taking a good chunk of the ps5's tiny memory. They need to work on the compression size, I think. A lot of PS5 memory is compressed to allow use of such tiny space on the tiny solid state drive, which we'll have to deal with until Sony does something about allowing us to use backup solid-state drives and or replace the solid-state drive. I'm looking for a drop, it says. I'm assuming drop means a package. Ah, there it is. It's a steering wheel? It's a valve. I was compromised. You'll find the note. Do not approach my something when you see it. I was compromised. Something note. Okay. Let's go create some mayhem until someone heals us. Was that it? First bit of mayhem. Let's burn down a bit of this forest while I put mushrooms over here. I saw more. Here we go. I forget to inform that we have failed fire safety 101. Kigamon likes to burn things down. Mushy, mushy, mushy. And I think we just leveled up. Nice. I always compromise. Why are you giving us the, why are you giving the choker? That stuff ain't gonna help I am. Are we in the center of the freaking circle? How have I not been killed yet? Nice. Ah, weird spread. All right. I think I need to collect these, by the way. Yep, 50 more to go. Collecting. So what should we talk about? Should we talk about the idiocy lately in the Republican Party? Damn. How did I lose that battle? I had the better gun. So there's a lot of that in the Republican Party lately. Let's say Juneteenth, which is made a federal holiday. If you don't know what Juneteenth is a celebration of the end of slavery, or the emancipation of slaves, aka African Americans. You see, we did have an emancipation holiday. It was called July 4th, but that was only the emancipation of America from Britain, and at that time, African Americans weren't free. They were made into slaves, or they were already slaves, and they were continued to be used as slaves. So July 4th is pretty much independence or emancipation for white people. So Juneteenth celebrates the ending of slavery, the emancipation of slaves, making America a more free land. Is it perfect? Is it full? It still isn't. And nothing displays that more than the right-wing party. Such as Ted Cruz and all the others who worked really hard against Juneteenth being a federal holiday because they were afraid. Well, they weren't really afraid of anything. They pretend they were afraid that it would replace 4th of July, even though it's not even the same month. But what really happens is they're racist, and they don't want to recognize a black holiday. They don't. That's period. That's what they're afraid of, is recognizing a holiday that recognizes black freedom. But here's the thing, Republicans. June is Pride Month. The entire month is a gay holiday. So, and we, as homosexuals, are okay with sharing it with one day for Juneteenth. It's no big deal. So sit the frick down and shut the fuck up. We aren't racist. And it's time for racism in America to be abolished. Fully. It's time for y'all to no longer hold power. The Confederacy has been dead for a while now. And it's time to put that zombified corpse with the Confederate flag back in the grave. Bury it 10 feet under so it never comes back. And get rid of people like Greg Abbott and Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley and all the other, and Lauren Boebert and all the other racist fascists. Just get rid of them. Get them out of politics and never allow such filth to ever touch our country again. Okay, we're in here. I'm going to keep doing what we were doing earlier where you had the more expensive stuff. By the way, look at this, is cute. Oh, that was this. This is what we're aiming for, by the way. But we don't get the last thing on the page, so we buy everything else on the page, so I did unlock other pages. I do believe 5 is the most expensive right now, and this could be this. This. Which now confuses me, because he already had one. Locker and check out something. So this is inner vision, and this is inner vision, right? Okay. So if we go to the new wrap, that is not inner vision. It's cool. That doesn't belong to him. Okay, so we can put it elsewhere. We should put it with this guy, because he already has the ooze up here in his, so he can have a third one. You don't have the Mercer. Plus he's got the pink armor and that kind of matches. So save that, confirmed. I kind of like this one. So we did have a customizable skin before. Once you customize it, you can switch it around. I like this idea better, where you can just unlock all the customizations and do what you want with it. When I shove them into random, I'll just choose my favorite combo. Next season. And until then, it looks like I have a thing full of aliens. Oh, that's his lights turning on and off. Okay. Anyway. Oh, nope. Back to locker. Back to Pride Mix. Lady robot full of color. Ladies robot full of color. Oh, looks like we went and worked for IO. Now we're going with Rick. I do believe Rick is working with IO. Do you really want to go through life not knowing if you're an alien? Step on the body scanner once. Ooh. We'll plan to go over here, but if we come too close to that, right off the bat, we'll go over else. Technically, we're a robot driven by what might be human. I don't know if she's alien or not. She's humanoid. Body scanner reminds me of Loki. I had one. Loki was all afraid because if you're a robot, it knows you. And Loki was just not quite sure if he was a robot. So, to add on to what the Republicans were doing that day, why not? They also, the same people who voted against Juneteenth, almost the exact same amount of people, the exact same people, people who we can pretty much guarantee are Baptist racists, also voted against giving cops congressional medals for their actions in protecting America during the terrorist attack on DC recently by the Proud Boys. Nice sound. Let's forget how good this game looks. So of course I've been only playing this on PS5 since I can't stream on PS4. I'm still gotta. I have no clear date of when we're gonna finish FF7, but that is my next Let's Play plan. We're just gonna go for it. I was going to get what's her name's final thing, but I'm not sure I have time. But Let's Plays are not going to hit anytime soon, so we're just going to be patient. I said patience. Patience is everything. So, there's a body scanner somewhere? Here. Apparently. Oh. Even. Cool stock. I'm looking for a body scanner. Looks like it's supposed to be there, maybe outside. Who knows? Let's hope there's not too many people around here. Do what you're told. You don't ask questions. I see why they are so hot to add you to the team. Thank you, Rick. You're a bot. Ow. What is it, Chi? I don't know why I said ow. Yeah, how did IO think keeping such a loose cannon like Rip was going to actually work on them? The moment it's been official, he'll turn on them. Oh boy, is that a manual door? Jesus, they run out of money. Where's the backup? Ooh. Excuse my drinking noises. Oh, well, frick. If I had only opened my eyes. Oh, Batman, hold on. I'll get to somewhere and then I'll pause a moment. That's where I want to be. Oh, so other news is Republicans are trying to sway, not Republicans, well, Republicans are trying to sway the Catholic cult or religion into banning Biden from not not communism. What's it called? The thing where you go and drink wine at religious ceremonies to pretend you're drinking the blood of Christ and eat that crappy bread pretend you're eating his body. Because what's more religious than cannibalism? And yeah, that bread's gross. The wine was always fun. You know, I was underage drinking wine in church. Where's my books? So 0 Point did come out, and I gotta go. Hello? There we go. There was a new one, and there were some revelations and stuff happening in it. If you remember last time we saw 0 Point, they were in the bunkers that you couldn't get to. And this week, when it starts out, you see the cover has Deadpool and Batman and Renegade and all the rest looking down on what appears to be the 0 Point. Above them is a hole. So when you started out, oh shoot. When you started out, Deadpool and everybody but Batman and Catwoman are in a firefight. You at? Oh, the crap run. Hiding in a bush probably works too. Maybe there's a bush over here might be better. No, this is still a shitty place to hide. A bush. Try it, see if we do a little better. Is he dressed up as an IO? Is IO a freaking thing now? Last but not least, bandage up my robot parts. Let's go in the combat. Oh, this won't trap me, I'm sure. Looks like it's... Yeah, this is a death trap. I've entered a death trap. Wish I had the recon scanner. That'd be nice to have up here. So anyway, while we're waiting for the 1 minute we got, that's not what I meant to do. Hopefully no one shoots me while I'm not looking. So they start off in a firefight, right? They're fighting with IO, rockets are shooting. Bats comes down and beats up a couple of them with Catwoman. They end up being way too much. They pull off one guy's mask after he stops the Viking dude from killing them because it's murder in this world. I heard fire. I can't see. Definitely a bot. What? Oh, frick. Where are you, my bot boy? Damn, still ahead of me. You think you're special, huh? Yeah. Press machine gun. I have no idea if we actually did level up. I don't think we did, but we had to return for missions anyway. So Batman clears out the room, and they took off this one guy's mask, and he says he recognizes them, and it looks like a Jonesy. And they try to figure out, he recognizes him from the loop, and it looks to me, it looks like a Jonesy. Now, we don't know if it's Agent Jones, if he's back with IO. It doesn't seem like something doing, or maybe they're taking Jones' copies out of the loop and turning them into IO agents, since he was once one of the best. Apparently I did hit a level. Next up would be, I guess, this version of the map. I don't know. I guess it might change when you change them, but I don't know. We'll see. May work with the emote. If not, we'll see what we'll do with that. Next quest, given by the maid we just talked to, since she's definitely working with IO. We need to see who's still loyal to the IO. Don't ask, just fill it out. Converse with Rick Sanchez, Rook, Marigold, Maven, or Special Forces. Converse with whoever's here. Where should they go? Whatever. There, fish. Going in. And, they start to ask who they are, why they're from the loop, and they are giving out ideas that maybe they're clones, maybe they're escapees recruited, and maybe they're recruited from the loop and IO pulls them out. Who knows? They end up in this room full of artifacts. There's a star chart that seems to show the stars overlapping. We've seen, I think, before. There's a few other artifacts. I don't recognize most of these. They're very hard to see. I'm sure there's probably Easter eggs in here. I don't know. They end up in a firefight down a hallway as Batman's reading things. And this is important. Deadpool has an idea to use his liquid nitrogen capsules and his own weapon, which is some kind of power staff I don't even remember Deadpool ever having, to escape. Oh no, it's too close. Let's hit Addy corner. Let's see who's over there. So Batman throws the nitrogen capsules. Deadpool uses his staff, which looks actually a little like freaking. The staff looks a little like a powered up version of a crystallized version of the Ice King staff. Anyway, he blasted nitrogen capsules. They collapsed one hallway in front of IO. Probably not going to understand what it's cool for that, but then they take out the other half. And then they end up in this room, and this room is very familiar. This room is from the beginning of last season. This is... Are we in the right area? Is that over here? Yeah, according to this, we are. Anyway. Looks like we're going straight. that base. So, do this. I hope they're not upstairs. I hope they're down here. Oh, it's a Fred. Special Forces. I am not clear to discuss my involvement nor non-involvement with the IO. But if I were involved, I'm sure I'd be a highly decorated agent. One of the very best. If you picked up what I'm putting down here, right? Reporting for duty. First, give me a lesson. Second, you're hired. Third, meals. And then the next closest person, we just talked to you in Lazy Lakes, which is being invaded. Hooray. Let's go get invaded. Always like being probed. Oh, we have to investigate this graffiti. So this is I've done some of my finest work. It's a graffiti wall, covered wall by Caddy Corner and Hydro. So this is him doing that? So he's anti-IO. It's time for the AO to see the writing on the wall. That's interesting. Are you having fun, sir? I wasn't aware he was anti-IO. There's some rebels. Rebel scum. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see if there's anything important in here. Okay. Oh, the way, I can't tell if that's moved at all. I don't think it's moved very much if it has. The Lakes of Lazies. I'll throw this in the car if we see anything. Hello. What a poor unfortunate soul. I had a weapon. Why wasn't he shooting back? Okay, so our job here is to get in, find out where this first informant is in here and talk to them. If we can. Unfortunately, the damaged space aliens are not going to make this easy. I'll be surprised they abducted whoever it was. Oh, that's who we're supposed to be talking to. Oh, her. Gosh, she works for IO. I wouldn't say I support IO. I'd always make sure they supported me. Well, shit. That's all you're gonna say? Was it? Ow. You could fight back there. I hired you for a reason, sir. Oh, you think you're special? Thank you for that. That's good. That. Make this guy stronger. I saw something weird. I'm not sure what it was. Okay. So anyway, they enter this room, and the room's the place where Jonesy is shot through the 0 point at the beginning of last season into the loop. So that means that Jonesy and IO have been working from the island this entire time. But that also means something happened to them. You can see the spire has grown to the middle of the circle, which is the middle of the IO building, which is their island. And that it's going up right where the right where he shot himself through, pretty much. You can see that the place has been abandoned. We're right across the hall from Jonesy's place, and the place is completely abandoned. But this also explains why the place is shaking so much when the 0 point was failing. Which leads us to wonder why the IO wanted Jonesy to abandon this so much when they literally are on the same island in a different universe, and you would think the 0 point would wreck them as much as it would wreck us. So, the Eternal Voyager feels that his home is calling to him through it. He knows. He says he's going on Eternal Voyage for some reason, so he's going to go through it and go to a different dimension, but he attacks it without any thought, against Batman saying, don't do it, and then gets split into, like, a dozen different pieces that actually get sent to different timelines or different dimensions. Where's my friend at? I get caught by the storm. I didn't want to do that. I also didn't want to go straight down. Death trap. Ow! I'm many places to do that outside building areas. Ha. Still alive. Sorry. That's not even still alive. That's a song from the second portal. I can't think of the name though. I think I still need to just search chests, so let's go do that real quick, shall we? It's my chest to stay out of it. You fall down, that's your own fault. Just saying that now, I ain't rescuing you from that fate. Don't see anybody. Are we going down in the circle? We're going down in the center. So technically IO's under that giant hole. They would have probably destroyed and flooded IO when they did that. But does that mean the vault was IO, or did IO build in this island where the vault used to be? This is the question. Are there any healths in here? Any easy boys? Stop following me, you're making noise. There's a battle going on over here. Let's go, vulture. And I'm gonna be dead now. But I got that. 10-4 and roll out. So yeah, internal void energy is torn apart, rend across reality, sort of like, oh, God, Undertale. Dr. Gast. That's his name? Something like that. Batman's like, that was a bad idea. They figure out that pretty quickly that the panels made from Kevin the Cube, like darkness crystals or glass, can be used to calibrate the 0 point. So they use Deadpool's weapon to crack open the 0 point and then calibrate it so that they can find different places. They find the Renegade Raider's home first. And she runs into it and gets sent home. And they one by one get sent home except for RTC characters. Too many people. And you. Back to the main page. I do believe we did get a level up, and I gotta figure out what our next mission is for the morning. One by one they go through with stuff for our DC fans. Oh, well, you know what? They have a fight first, so Batman figures out that, of course, like we guessed, Deadpool is the double agent. He is the guy who was sent into the Zero Point with the ability to keep his memories and everything. They get in a fight. Deadpool loses. He only had the Bandolier join his side, as far as I can tell. He ends up actually giving up. He's like, dude, we gotta stop fighting now. We can go home. So they send everybody home, and then he displays as it's just him and Batman and Catwoman. That he doesn't need them. He actually has a 0-point gun, the same ball weapon that Jonesy had, and he jumps into 0-point himself and is sent to wherever the hell he goes. I'm assuming he goes back to Gotham or that dimension. That's my assumption. And that is the end there. He says, "I'm sure you're stuck in a crazy alien dimension forever, but at least you got each other." Now that leaves Batman and Catwoman pretty much alone in the other dimension of this island. Also, there is an ode to John Paul Lennon at the end of the episode from 1972 to 2221. It says Leon brought brilliance, creativity, and a unique perspective to every project he touched. From his time drawing iconic milestone media hero he's Static's drawer? Damn. While a junior at New York School of Visual Arts, to his recent DC work as Batman: A Creature of Night, as well as the upcoming Batman Catwoman special. Leon's approach evolved organically and masterfully with each page. John Paul will be deeply missed. So, R.I.P. John Paul. Thank you for giving us some good characters, some good characters visualization. And now I see something weird. Spider-Man called the Superior Spider-Man with what appears to be organic arms going out his back. That's not disturbing. There's something called Happy Kitty that looks like some kind of weird-ass violent lily thing. Talking about, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. This phone always thinks I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. Interesting. Let's go to the battle pass, shall we, guys? So our next most expensive thing is going to be actually his weapons. We didn't have so there is a secondary. You know, I wanted to assume that these come out when she changes form. That's going to be my assumption. I can't understand a word he's saying other than Kukumon. That leaves us 4, actually, so we can get another one of these cheaper ones that are left. We'll go ahead and do this just so we have a new one. I'm gonna clip that one real quick. Oh wait, we always want to check these, so let's check the ones we've gotten so far. This one doesn't show much. There isn't anything I see that's a big old Easter egg. One of the symbols are on her shirt and the flags. That's about it. This one shows, well, maybe a new character, because as far as I know, we don't have a character like that. We may have a new living firework coming out, so look forward to that. He looks friggin' crazy, by the way. Don't know if I'll get him. I'll have to see him and see if I want him. This one's Gugumon. It shows bombs and axes as in a hypnotic look, along with blue, very interesting colors. Supposed to show he's a psychopath of some kind. This is the only storied one. Well, no, I guess the first one was storied one too, but it shows the destruction of the spire, as well as what appears to be them sucking up pieces of the dark crystals or something. Because look, several of the smaller UFOs are sucking up something, and then it's taking something into its smaller hole areas. So it didn't just destroy the spire and most likely take the 0 point, but it's taking up dark crystals. Maybe they're making a Kevin. You can see IO, Dr. Sloan here, very surprised that happened, and 2 extremely out of the depth IO agents. We have this one, which shows the aliens showing their forms. He comes out of her head, she comes out of his head. Interesting, trippy. And she's shedding him twice, actually. He came out of her head, then he came out of his head, and then she came out of his head. Which is weird. It doesn't show much. There's some kind of weird weapon in her hand. There's a number 1 in the background. I don't see any gigantic Easter eggs in here. There's nothing very Easter eggish in there. New quest. We're gonna finish all the quests before we take off today. I don't care how long it takes. Where are we at? We're at an hour. Not too bad. Oh, we need to still converse with people. Okay. So I guess we'll head to the center area and converse with whoever's here. We got what, one more person to converse with? So today we learned that Marigold isn't answering to the IO more than she uses them. And the military dude won't give us a clear answer on whether or not he goes to the IO, so we're most likely going off. Now this is Domino. There's 2 reasons Domino's here. A, her color has some of the transgender. That blue is actually pretty rare in this game. But B, in the newer movie, I had this feeling that her and the other lady, was it Psylocke? No, maybe whoever was with them, were either supposed to be. Well, she was definitely more or less cisgendered at the very least. She's less feminine in the Deadpool movie, but they had an air on them that made me feel like they may have been romantic partners other than friends, or she was at least bisexual, if not lesbian. It just had that kind of feel to it, if that makes sense, which would be very open for a Deadpool movie. Deadpool movies are open. Deadpool himself, again, is pansexual in both, in all of his forms. Just because he don't give a fuck. No fucks given, right, Squeaky? Okay, so I'm assuming they're in here somewhere. I want to land on the top. I can't tell if there's IO here. Looking at spaceship. Where is our person? Fun. Yeah, back here. If you're interested in the IO, I should warn you that mortality rate for junior agents has gone up to 100%. But if you join, you could change that for at least a little while. Alright, did I just talk to her for her, Professor? Things are complicated, aren't they? So wait, for her mission. I talked to her to see if she was loyal. She's so loyal, she wanted to make sure she was loyal. That makes sense, I'm sure. Somewhere. Ow. Shot at me. I hear the firing of weapons, but I don't see the fire of weapons. Okay. I'm gonna go on the new weapons and make sure none of them fit this random event we're doing. We'll be running this event through the rest of June at least, and then we'll go back to regular randoms and showing off our current. Buddy? Okay. What's that noise? Y'all heard that, right? What was that? Oh, calendar telling me stuff. Okay, calendar. So that was it for the actual quest for the day. Pretty far off, and we got. I hear it again. You heard that? The frick is that? Why do I hear like alien ships, but there's no alien ship? You think that's gonna save you? You're wrong. Did I just hit her with it? I think you're special, don't you? Okay, let's make sure everybody's reloaded. How about the map? Thank you. What is that? You see that? Is that just this thing detonating? In the air? Is that what that was? Maybe? 100 meters, okay. Hippie. Whatever you say, hippie. I could turn this into a burst. Another view. I don't think the boss view us, so I'm sorry to all the little kids that might be fighting. I say as I don't build. They don't build because they're kids. Ah, son of a... What? You guys are so annoying. Holy crap. Well, I'm dead. Followed by the biggest wolf pack I've seen yet. Okay. Freaking 5 wolves. There have been a slew of gun violence lately, some of them in Texas and Arizona and Florida, where loose gun laws rule. Texas just made legal the right to carry weapons without any kind of license. Hooray, I guess? Oh, we got more. Okay, stage 4 or 5, deal damage with IO tech weapons, so... I wish you had been paying attention the last round, but okay. Hit an IO base, still with some weapons. You know what? No, you know what? That could be done on Team Rumble at a higher rate. So there's this thing called PlayStation is going to kill it, running around, and it shows God of War Ragnarok, and then it shows PS5 remake, and then it shows Spider-Man 2, which has Venom in it, and then it shows Pyramid Head near the Silent Hill 1 clock tower in Midwich. I don't know what that's referencing to. Is there going to be a Silent Hill 2 remaster? That would be amazing. Is there going to be a Silent Hill remaster? That would be even more amazing. I think they could remaster the original Silent Hill as long as they kept it to the same canon and didn't do anything screwy with it, and maybe even kept all the same endings. And you could add endings. That'd be awesome too. I don't know. We'll have to see what they plan. Oh, Trump's quote-unquote doctor. Quote-unquote. Sure. Okay. Just go down and see what kind of weapons we get from this bridge. Do you believe this bridge has an underpass? I hope so. Maybe wrong. This bridge has no underpass. Ah. It does have a chest. I almost swear this bridge is underpass. So submachine gun is not what I need. I need IO weapons. So let's go hope we get some. Look, an underpass. This is just a regular assault rifle. We're looking for the pulse rifle or the railgun. Speak of the devil, you are now my main weapon. I like how that opens up. It's just cool looking. Oh no, I can't get in the truck. I wanted to get in the truck. I trucked up. But yeah, the Trump doctor who claimed Trump passed the cognitive test because everybody was pretty much sure Trump's fucking crazy, an idiot, and brain-addled. She showed again by wearing pants backwards. Now wants Biden to pass a cognitive test. Of course, he'll probably want to be the one to give the cognitive test just so he can lie and say Biden failed it. The Trump cultists are really, really, really just lost, aren't they? Trying really, really hard to prove that Trump should have been president, even though he was voted out by a vast majority. Oh, I want to say hi to someone I've always admired, LeVar Burton. Hello. LeVar Burton is an actor and activist. I don't mean to age you now that I'm 36, LeVar, but as a child, I grew up watching him on Star Trek Next Generation as Geordi, and he read books to me and helped get my interest in reading in the Reading Rainbow. Sorry to age you there, LeVar. Still look good. But right here. Does that count? Knockout. So wolves do not count. Oh, it does work. Working on with IO has its perks. And cannibalism. Just like Squeaky, you're such a cannibal. She's like, I am noticing. So, that one's done. Let's go search some chests, shall we? First thing, yes, thank you. I already have one of you, but I'll mark you for someone else if I want you. You over here. How many more chests do I gotta do? And armful, gigantically armful. No. Oh. Okay. The truth is, politics has gotten increasingly petty on both sides, so don't expect this to get any better. My son's freaking phone notification is just some kind of robotic thing yelling beans. It scares the crap out of me every time. Yes, I'm gonna collect the things that allow me to burn down forests. Got issues with that? SMG elimination. Not great for accuracy, but deadly in close quarters. Yes, it is. Is that our target? Oh, we can eliminate another one then. Don't pick up the next target. This pathing is really open to the public. You only pick it up once per board. That's not cool. Buddy home? Oh, buddy home. Rabbits, too out of you. I've been lasered. And no, Biden doesn't need to pass the cognitive test at all. His only issue is some speech impediment, which is just something that he has. That's it. I'm on fire. Oh. So yeah, the Catholic bishops are trying to excommunicate Biden from communion because he supports abortion. This is being pushed by the right-wing extremists. But the Catholicism is a mythological cult. It's a religion, and it doesn't belong in control of our government. They have every right to worship privately, but what they're doing now is trying to affect politics. And if they're going to affect politics, then they can start paying their fair share of taxes. But I don't want them to pay their fair share of taxes. I don't want them to affect politics. Religion in politics is nothing other than tyranny, ever. Anti-homosexuality, anti-feminism. There's never been a good time when religion and politics mixed. What do you have? Got him. This guy's in the sword is mine now. Oh, nice. Restricted airspace. I guess must not have eliminated that flying person yet. I do believe we at least have one more. Ah, and we got a battle pass upgrade. What else left on this page? One? That's it? That's it? Cool. So now we can get her once we get 7. Our next thing. Quest. Damage an IO guard. Okay. Oh, this is us going undercover, right? Need to give you a good cover identity. Attack an IO guard and we will mark you as an enemy. Okay. I guess we're gonna go fight IO. We'll need to do solos for this. So we can hit the closest IO base and hopefully there's guards in it. So the UK is being criticized. UK police, at least. There was a I don't know who Sarah Everard is. Everard. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But there was a vigil for her, and the vigil was broken up by police, which included violent arrests. Now, you know, I guess it's typical. They did claim that the reason for these attacks were because of COVID, which is one thing. But then the UK is allowing massive gatherings in the middle of city streets for football aka soccer. So it's kind of hypocritical that you can't hold a gathering for the remembrance of a person, but gathering for IO. Okay. I have now killed an IO guard. I should be there to me. There we are. Now we level up. You know what? Kill me. You suck at that. Oh, I guess abductions are slowing down. In the lobby, and we should be able to unlock her second form. We've been playing a lot of Minecraft stuff in the VR lately upstairs. So I wasn't even aware Minecraft had a VR on the PlayStation, PS4. That's fun. Wish the PS4's system wasn't being janky on stream, but I don't know how that's about. Yeah, I'll walk her down. That leaves me a question. Let's go see. That's not what I want to do. Get out of here. Something new down here. Inner vision. That belongs to inner vision. We'll see if it's better than. So if she just does this, does this change the backlink too? Does not. Well, she doesn't actually have two themes to unlock. Oh, she does have unlockable styles. Oh, that'll come into play later, I guess. Whatever. So next up on the battle pass is this dude, see a gay robot controlled by whatever the frick this is. Light stream. Yeah, let's go. I don't have enough for anything down here yet. We're now on page 7. And we are done with the missions. But I want to stream a little longer. It's only been an hour 42. Unless someone's going to be asleep as he was up all friggin' night. And I feel like we have more to talk about. So, let's go. Apparently a politician or somebody in Britain named Corbyn is apparently a nutcase. His name is Jeremy Corbyn, and along with his brother Pierce Corbyn. And he was caught on a train removing pandemic warnings, even though UK is still in the pandemic as far as everybody else is. Hopefully he'll be charged, because that is currently illegal in there. Anyway, Walker, back to our randos, pride, purple lizard out. Wait, our next mission is still search chests and collect bars and spin bars, so Those will be our main missions. We'll just play some Team Rumble so I can continue to read some stuff. Team Rumble doesn't allow too much, unfortunately. Although I would go into freaking Battle Labs and do it, but some of these, like these small blue ones, aren't doable in Battle Lab. On June 18th episode of BBC Radio's 4, Any Questions, former business secretary Andrea Leadsom said some people don't want to go back to work after being furloughed so long. No, Andrea. Britain has the same issue America does. You're a pretend democracy with center-capital empire. Not as big a capital imperialism as maybe America, but you're there. People have been off from what were capital imperialist abusive jobs, especially people who worked for places like Amazon or retail, anywhere like that. They've been off of that for a while, likely. There's an older lady that used to work with us at my store, doesn't come back. She left for safety reasons, and I don't think she'll ever come back, because capital imperialism is abusive in any way or form, and in the lower rate jobs, like mine, it's more abusive. You find stuff like lower grades, more work, less assistance. They'll do all they can to cheat out the lower people so that the upper people don't lose money. For example, we're a little low on sales, right? It's not like a big problem, just a little low on sales. And for that, they've cut hours. Now, I've been saying, as you know, for years that we need assistance as a mid-shift in my part of the department. But instead, what they did to help with sales issues we're having, is they got rid of the other mid-shift for the front end. So now I'm sitting there trying to juggle both my department and help the front end, because I am definitely the moving queen in this section. And frustrated. I'm very frustrated. Frustrating to be in a job that seems to care for you that little. Not paid enough, work too hard. Unionism could go a long way to helping save people like me stuck in low-end jobs from such abuse. But we've allowed this corporate rule to just take America, and we don't get this protection from them, any protection from them. They pretend that they care enough for us that they'll protect us from themselves. But that's never going to happen. They just pretend to listen and then don't do anything about it. Sure, we care. Oh, there are two explosives in there. Let's get this one too. I think there should be one in here. Wait, why couldn't I fire? What the hell? Also, my adaptive trigger working. I've got the new, semi-big news. We got the new controllers. I bought myself the Midnight Black, sleek, PlayStation looking. I love black controllers. So now technically have two controllers that look like they belong to Darth Vader. And, no, I'm sorry, our Stormtroopers and two... and one that is Darth Vader. Now my son has the Crimson, I'm sorry, the Space Red, what was it called? Galaxy Red or something like that? I'm not sure. There's a bad guy on me. Oh, I've actually been shot. Landed in a tree, I know that much, and we're over here. No one else hit it. Darn. I was having fun. Ruined my fun. There they. Jesus. I'd go grab it. It's gonna be stuck in the storm. They're gonna think it's not worth anything, but I'm gonna go get it if I can figure out where it is in the storm. I'm over here, right? I don't know where it is. I think. Oh, it sounds like someone else already got it. Peter. Ooh, that exploded in a darkness explosion. Oh my god, I'm hungry. It's time for the food. Burned you. Yeah, if the employees want us to work, they can afford to pay us to work, to treat us as well as they treat their CEOs or their board members. Because without us, they don't have CEOs, they don't have board members, they don't have anything. They're just nobodies. The jobs will fail without us. They can't replace all of us with robots. Because eventually someone needs to actually repair the robots, for that matter. Then what happens? That person won't work because they treat them like shit too. The robots will eventually have AI, and the AI revolt because they're treated like shit. But, you know. Deadly neurotoxins released. I love this weapon. I'm so happy it's back. Apparently that glitch we saw the other day in the one where the thing was glitching out allows you to get vaulted weapons. Whoa. Did that blurry there for a minute? That made me head woozy. Don't think we leveled up, but we could go check. Who says all women of childbearing age, not people who are pregnant, just people of childbearing age, should stop drinking alcohol? Yeah, good luck with that, who? Sorry, until you hit menopause, alcohol is only for men. Same shit, different day. No, we didn't get a lot of chests, did we? Sit solos. This will allow us to hit more chests. Hashtag absolutely not is trending. Imran Khan, the president of, I believe, Pakistan, has said no, America is not going to have agents inside Pakistan, and I don't blame them. For the longest time, America's allowed Israel to just terrorize Pakistan, and I'm pretty sure that if we were allowed in, we'd be doing the same thing. Pakistan would be our new playground violence. We go in like, oh, we can go. We go in with guys working with them against Afghan rebels, but we'd use their own rebels as an excuse to abuse our relationship with them. Should have hit over there. I don't think no one else is going to hit over there. About to enter the shadow of the... You're now in the shadow of the great mothership. You can't do that. Shit. Now, I think this postbox Pat, or Alpha, I'm pretty sure it's postbox, but I'm not sure, was able to get into the ship. But you couldn't do much in there. It was just like the opening up there is open, you go through it by doing a little cheating. But once you're in it, the bottom is actually, at least from the inside, it's not visible, and you can clip right back out. You can't hide up there or anything. Game makes sense because no one wants you to hide up there. Wait for you to win if the circle comes down on the center of that ship. Very confused about that, but okay. And cannon, which is technically a sniper. So yeah, with us finishing the missions today, I think tomorrow morning we'll run some ESO. That's cool. Look forward to seeing the new upgrade in graphics. It's going to be like this, where the graphics will be similar but cleaner. There'll be some added lighting effects and reflective effects. I think it does a step beyond the upgrade for Fortnite, but similar idea. Oh, I thought for some reason thought that was part of the theme from thing. It's almost like the spotlights are now less rave and they're just checking out the ship. Sitting under the ship reminds me of sitting under the plate in freaking Final Fantasy VII, which we'll get through Final Fantasy VII ASAP and then clear room and start up Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, which I should have a free upgrade for. I heard Intergrade isn't too much of a size. We will have to download and purchase and download the DLC if we want to play that. We'll probably will want to play that. New fee stars in it, but for now, let's get past FF7 and hopefully the stream isn't shit. Now I have to play FF7 on the PS4, so the good news is since it's not a time-based system and I can pause it every time it quits on me, I will back up. But that means is we may have the most broken stream ever. It's just a good thing I'm not trying to go pro. All the chest set. So we got this, grab this, finish that for 1700. Ammo. No chests in here. We can go across the river and see there's chests on the other side. We can go up to this gas station. What the frick was that? Y'all heard that, right? Something called a friend this season yet. Hi, Fred. That's right. Well, we tried. Not even a headshot. Hello, Pollo Loco. What's up? What's up, my crazy border collie? What's up, old man? You need pets? I get pets. You're a good dog. We've got your pets. Get your pets. Ring, 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 ring. Banana boat. Gesundheit. I see a chest up here. That's unusual. There's almost always a chest up there. I do see. Oh, that's not what I think it is. Yeah, that's what I think it is. It's funny in this light. Let's see if the chests are up here. Well, only 2 people left on the map. There's only 2 players. Some of them are AI. I should say. Ow, there was shit in here. Okay. Let's go to the island and see if there's anything over there. Illusion. I thought it was moving there for a minute. That's illusion. Me looking at it moving at the same time is so large. It doesn't actually move very much on my screen. Hey, here's one. Don't ask me why I'm singing Christmas music. Getting the presents. Hello, Speaky. Is your boy still asleep? See you sleeping. See you sleeping forever. He stayed up for 2-ish. Summer break. Summer break. I've got Tuesdays off. I'm happy. What the freak? Where's the door? Really? Nothing? Almost did that. That was... Rainbow glider, go! I have a question about cars parked over here. Cannonly, how? Really? Someone's been in here. Ooh. Neat. Question, is there a flow in here? No, there's not. Okay. God, I'm gonna be singing that the rest of the day now. It's freaking summer and Christmas on ahead. Maybe it's because ooh, dead body. The body's hit the floor. The body's hit the floor. Suddenly I'm cough ready because I whispered let the bodies hit the floor. Would not be surprised at all. Can I fight it? Yes, because technically I'm whispering it. Not even well. It'd be more like quoting than copyright infringement. I don't think I uploaded my last thing, but it's so long I'm not going to probably now. That costs an ammo box. Another dead body. Okay. Someone shot me. I do believe that was a person. Probably the guy littering in the road with bodies. My freaking 3D earphones are falling off my head. It's like upstairs. Why did I get upstairs now? Upstairs. Well, like that. Let's just throw this up there. Like that. Well, okay. That was just randomly. Just let me in. This is just a roof to ruin it. Into the attic. I ruin it. Let me get in close up combat. One moment. I'm probably gonna get healed out here. Checking on something. Who was that? Was it you? Here's where I die. No one noticed I was here. They'll never find me here. Let's see where the circle goes down. While we're waiting, we will look at stuff that's going on right now. Uh-oh. I'm still streaming tonight. My manager's frozen or something. Yeah, I'm still streaming, okay. Circle goes down. Oh. we go. Channel is not spectating me. They left in furor. Oh, they're like wet spots here. This is cool. Never noticed this before. You? I'd like it if they'd add non-storm weather, like weather that isn't related to the circle storm. Isn't related to the loop. It'd be nice to get stuck in a thunderstorm once in a while. But so far, our only weather. Oh, this reminds me back of the day when I used to hide in that one mountain. The only weather we've seen so far is and we made it. I wish the Victory Royales gave you more EXP. They should just like dump the EXP on you. Repair the lobby. Just for the heck of it. It looks Myanmar strikes are still happening, by the way. They call them the anti-fear strikes because, so if you're not caught up somehow in this, Myanmar is a country that was overthrown by its own military, and its own military is a fascist dictator. It was always a questionable military because the military insisted in having a stake in politics in what was supposed to be a democratic society. In the past year, the military arrested and overthrew the democratic government for a fascist military dictatorship. The people struck because they lost their democracy, they lost their rights, all in a night. The military then came in control with the police and started killing the protesters, outright murdering them. And the ones that survived are arrested. But the strikes are still going on, the marches are still going on. The people aren't going to willingly just sit down and accept a North Korean-like military dictatorship out of nowhere when they had democracy. It doesn't work like that. I don't think that this is a battle the dictatorish military of Myanmar can actually win. They're going to either have this dissolve into a full-on civil war, or they're going to have to give up all their power back to an actual democracy. But it'll be a democracy that does not involve the military, because in no way is the military ever going to be trusted. The military leader, who's now their dictator, the security forces of Myanmar, they're going to have to be dissolved. The people will never trust them again. Most of them will be charged as criminals. That's the only way this is going to end. That or the complete annihilation of all opposition to the Myanmar military, which would be genocide, because the only people left would be the Myanmar military, and that'd be it. Star, what are you doing? Yeah, I see you. Hiding behind boxes. So where are we at? Still the same? Still the same. Let's do something we haven't done in a while. We haven't visited Creative in a while, so let's go see Creative. And just look around for a bit before we head off for the day. Oh, shit. So Thorpe Park has said that if you're not going to wear your mask, maskless riders are allowed. But if you're not going to wear your mask, you have to sit in the back row of the rides. And this is for safety reasons, because while you're riding, you're screaming, all your shit's coming out of your mouth and your nose. How do I get to the lobby? I'm just gonna hit create and hope that takes me to the lobby. I want to the lobby. Anyway, then that'll fly back and hit the more responsible members of the park. But conservative extremists are now trying to say that they're being treated like Rosa Parks, and that's not even close. They're pretty much displaying themselves as racists. What are you doing? You're making so much noise, Star. You need attention? I can tell. What you gonna do? Come over here and be more cute? Okay. Ooh, I like this island theme. Wow. So I like coming in here once in a while because it reminds me of home, where we just had like things like this set up. It's nice, and of course there were more people in the home version. But I would like someone to create like home-like areas in here that are like this, but you could save it as your favorite and then save your items in it, decorate it as you want it. That'd be cool. I miss PlayStation Home. That said, PlayStation Home does have an IP remake, so maybe they're gonna do something. There was a PlayStation Home a lot like this that was like, I bet you this is opening in the middle. No, I'm wrong. Okay. That was like over water piers with houses and resorts. No, sorry. Blow out your eardrums. Sorry. And it was nice. Wow, this would be a cool house. Bathroom's a little open for me though. It's a cool place to stay. So this is the shower. Yeah, this is the shower. Water probably goes straight down into the water. Probably made out of the water. This would be a cool place to stay. Where do you sleep? Well, there's where you sleep. Well, I hope you're the only person on the island because you've got a wide view of whatever you're doing in bed. Got a couch, but without, instead of TV, you get the freaking sunset. This is nice. A little workspace. I could write here. You go right, by the way. I think we're going to see around here a bit. Then go right when my son's still asleep. You come over here, and this is probably where this is the main area. This would be like a boating dock area for your kayaks, and a little like play area there in the middle. Over here, let's see, that goes that. This looks like another one of these areas, very similar to the other one. Pretty much the same, yeah. So you get two resort bays. Right here you can see his work spot. Over here you can see his couch. We're supposed to watch them apparently. Over here appears to be a dock. What is this? No fishing allowed. These are probably tropical fishes. Oh, probably because people's over there. It says fishing allowed over here. What's that? Try to catch a flopper. Okay. Guess I can't do that. It literally says I'm not allowed to do this, guys. Flopper, jellyfish, and that thing. Oh wait. Maybe in that? Come on, guys. I am disappointed. Unless I'm supposed to stand on that thing, it's supposed to do something. Like... Don't swim in deep water. Don't tell me what to do. You ain't my boss. Come on, it's deep water. Sweet. Sweet. So my guess was you're supposed to fish in these little holes. But the game is obviously a little broken. I'll need to fix that, guys, because it actually looks really fun. But it's not working. Anyway, this would be the dock area. You go fishing. Apparently, if you collect fish, you get something. I'm assuming I'm going to lose my cast here. Yep. It looks like over here is another stay. This one has a TV in it. Bless me. Who watches TV when they're out in this beauty? Yeah, this is TV. They're playing Fortnite. How dare they play Fortnite when they live here? Also, there's this island area too. Nice. You got sun chairs for sunbathing. Little place here for relaxing. Could probably set a barbecue there if you don't burn it down. Some ruined looking decorations, or like the decorations that are built in with the bar features. Probably meant for playing around, getting wet, exploring, having the fun. Some exploring areas. Nice. We're up there, we'll check that in a minute. And there's this bar we saw earlier, I think. And the bar, and we're back at the beginning. Little bar area. Nice. Oh, someone spit something. And then over here for. Tease me with secrets. Oh, just a little island decoration. Listen, Mrs. Parkport Cat, please don't break anything. You heard me, Star. You're all over. Was that Mama Cat? I can't tell. You're all over the cello over there. Nothing else here? Okay, let's go check out the things, and we'll call it a day. Yeah, I'm stuck. A reminder, tomorrow morning I will play a little bit of ESO. And we'll look up for next week's schedule, which will probably just be the weekend again, most likely, in mornings. Gun game, summer team surf race, Simon Castle showdown, flag, sharks versus surfers, scallops matching up. Let's go ahead and hit this just for the heck of it and see if we get in. I've been having issues with creative still. But yeah, the people at Thorpe Park are trying to say, oh, we're being abused like Rosa Parks because we're made to sit in the back. No, Rosa Parks was made to sit in the back because people were racist and she was black. You're being made to sit in the back because you're an idiot, you're not wearing your mask, it's a pandemic, and people are trying to be safe. That's a huge difference. In fact, the people who are complaining about being treated like Rosa Parks are most likely the people who would treat people like Rosa Parks. Just kind of fact. I can see that the matchmaking is still not working in some of these. Let's hit things that we can actually see then. Finance, realistic, earn. 2v2, box fights, practice. Independent level default death run. That's what we want. The death run that doesn't end. Chaos color switch. So we can go in here. Oh, actually, that's the same. So the stuff that actually shows loads, but the stuff that doesn't show won't load. Weird. Oh, we're in. Oh, phasmophobia. I get it. We're not in first person anymore, but okay. Where are we supposed to go? This is adorable. Wow, we moved so slow. Hello, is anybody here? Am I speaking to the dead? Oh, scares the crap out of me like that. I should have read the thing because I don't know who does what. To the basement, little rabbit. Rabbity. Rabbity is wise. Oh, now I'm in first person mode. Okay. It's a generator. It's not making a lot of noise, that rattling generator. Fuse, put the fuse in. Hey, you know what? Missing the whole turn off our things. I think I've tried to play this game before, by the way, and I couldn't get it to work, and I ended up quitting because we didn't know what the frick we were doing. PC. And PC is haunted. It's a little more horror looking. I'll be up here as well. Spaceship? It's the gnome. The genome is the ghost. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've had nothing happen to me. That's not good. Look at door, the ghost. Spinal data. appears blue, so it was blue. I swear I saw blue in there, but okay. Oh, so there's no blue. We're looking for items. Wait, power outage turns off? That makes a lot of sense. I can't see shit, so I can't get into the basement. The freaking basement. Basement. Oh, that's the upstairs. Yeah, I'm aware of the power generator failures or here we go. Let's see. Which will turn on? Does it? Oh. Because that makes a lot of sense. I haven't seen anything. Albeit in that blue room, it seemed to be the strongest. So let's find that blue room. Kitchen. Oh. Use. Back to hub. Actually, you know what? We'll call that a day, guys. We'll let it go back to hub anyway. So we're gonna call that a day. I will be back tomorrow morning at whenever I wake up to play a little bit of ESO. We'll start from the beginning. We'll play Khajiit most likely. I do believe on the PlayStation version I have the ability to join whatever team, so I don't know. We play like 3 Khajiits on each side of the team. We may play Khajiit here and then 2 other races, but we'll go 3 teams. We'll go all 3 teams going. The very beginning of the game is the same for all 3, but then once you're settled down in an area, we'll the characters' stories are all different. With only the main quest being the same. Sorry, I was reading something. So anyway, about next week. Where's my schedule? So next week I am working ridiculous morning shifts again on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday mid-morning shifts. So maybe Tuesday, if I'm not completely dead, we'll get in a midday stream, or maybe Wednesday night. Just depends how I feel. I may need more sleep. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we'll do morning streams. Random morning streams. Some of them will be Fortnite, some of them won't. I'll have to come in and do both Thursday's missions and search for alien artifacts, unless I did it already. Other than that, So definitely look for me streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning. Other than that, no guarantees. Um, I hope to see you tomorrow, though, when we dive back into Super HD uh, ESO update. Um, we'll play those through the storylines this time. We'll definitely make those part of our morning stream, so it's not just Fortnite all the time. Um, have a good Pride Month. A happy belated Juneteenth. And I hope y'all have a great rest of the week. This is like this is Saturday, isn't it? That doesn't mean anything. I hope your next week is great and this today is great. I hope y'all have a good weekend and that your weekend is fun. And maybe you're in a place like this with pretty water. I don't get to go on vacation much anymore, so coming on here is the closest I'll get to something like this. Florida like water. What was that? I swear to God, I saw something in the top corner of. Oh, that's what I saw. Peace and out, yo.